Hello, this is Cheryl Wilson, abstract artist, and I hope you subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up to encourage me to make more videos like this. This is just a very kind of a shorter demonstration of how I use small studies to make paintings that I can have as inspiration to make larger ones. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get on with the video. I'm going to be demonstrating a way to create smaller sample type paintings or inspirational paintings that can be used to make larger paintings out of. And I've done this many times. And on these smaller paintings, you'll see me holding up some that I've done in the past. Now that one right there, I actually did a large painting. But these smaller paintings can just give you some inspiration of larger paintings, 24 by 24, 36 by 36, or even larger. You can even rip some of these up and put them in your paintings. So if you see a section there that you really like, you can rip it up and add that as a mixed media piece. But I'm just showing you 8, and I've put this on double speed because it is it's kind of slow when it's not on the double speed. And at some point, I will just turn some music on and let you watch my creation. But I start with mark making. And as you see in front of me, I have some charcoal, some graphite, pencils, and I just start by making marks. I will make marks that are straight marks, scribble marks, fat marks, skinny marks. I just grab a utensil, and I usually have a bucket there, and I just start making different shapes, different sizes on my pieces of paper. You can have all the way up to 15, 20 pieces of paper there in front of you, even larger, and then you can turn them into something that you can create smaller mini paintings to sell. Now, these are all graphite, water soluble, so when you add water or paint to them, they're going to smear, which is what I want. I'm adding now some acrylic inks that, or actually, that is a Indian ink, which is an actual ink. But you can add the flow acrylics, you can add alcohol inks, you can add acrylic inks. There's just so much you can add to these, and you don't feel that they're precious, that you have to really watch what you're doing, just basically play. I'm adding pure water right now to them, and that is causing the charcoal and the graphite, because they're water soluble, to smear, which is what I want. The one on the bottom there closest to my hand, they're that's a different color graphite, and I could put a description in the bottom of what some of the tools are, but my Amazon link has a store where I just record everything, so I can go back in there and repurchase something that I found that I've liked, and you're more than welcome to go in there and use that as a link to find different product. You can either click the link, order from there, or you can just grab the link and order off your own Amazon account. Either way, it will go to you will order it, it'll go to you, but if you use my link, I get like a couple pennies or something. Actually, I've had it for about a year and I haven't gotten anything from them, so um, you know, it's there basically as a tool. I'm showing you different paints. You can use thicker body paints, you can use thin body paints. The idea is to just excuse me, enjoy and have fun. Right now I'm starting to paint in some different smaller of the paintings. And the key is to continue your flow of different size brushes, different types of marks. These are very controlled marks. These are square marks. And then the other thing, you want to add scribbles. You want to add, I'm adding some dots, and so it's different than the squares. You want to add uncontrolled marks, very controlled marks, fat marks, skinny marks. You want them different because a painting gets very boring if everything is the same. Now here I'm keeping a pretty neutral palette as far as using warms. I'm gonna, put some cools in there, but I'm keeping my palette on the limited side on these smaller ones on purpose. You can go full blown out color if you want. This is for you to experiment and play. And I even have taken some of these and have put these to the side so that I will pull them out periodically, almost like flashcards, to look to see some of the colors I've put together, how some things have blended, how I've done some scribbles. And I have done larger paintings from these little samples many times. They've just given me the inspiration to move on. So that brush right there has a very short, hard bristle on the top, and I love that brush. Not even sure where I got it. I've got a couple of them, probably either Michael's or Jerry's. And I am probably going to just let the music play for a while and let you just watch me create. And the idea is to get loose. Don't worry about composition per se. Just enjoy yourself.